Guys, welcome to another PPPD production with Terry
And
and
Karen.
And today we thought we'd do just a little short thing about a couple new books that we're really excited about. So here are the top 10 things we love about this new series of books. You want to give us a start?
It is the series, the imprint, I'll say, the Mo Willems Elephant and Piggie Like Reading imprint. And we love the first two books that are coming out in this imprint. They are due to release September 20th. So definitely get them on your reading list or your book orders.
Yes.
You will want them in your libraries and classrooms.
So here are the two books. We're holding them here for you. One is called We Are Growing by Lori Keller.
And mine is The Cookie Fiasco by Dan Santat.
So that's number one.
Yes,
I mean,
that's
it's a
number
Mo Willems imprint, and it's Elephant and Piggie, who we also we missed them right after the thank you book, so it's nice to see them back. Second reason we love these: content area connections. Teachers, you're going to love this.
Yep.
We Are Growing has great science and math connections to it, as well as incredible language connections that you can use.
And The Cookie Fiasco is math. We're dealing with fractions and division. It's perfect. All with a cookie theme. Oh, and the third, that's number two. So number three is the humor. These books will crack you up. Inside The Cookie Fiasco, they've got four friends and they have four friends and maybe 3 cookies, and so they can't figure out how everybody's going to get the same amount of cookie. They want it to be fair. And the little hippopotamus here, when he gets nervous, he starts breaking things. And he starts breaking these cookies. And it's all throughout the whole thing. He keeps making them smaller and smaller and smaller. And he goes like, God, I can't stop. I'm sorry. But the illustrations and the humor, we love the humor.
And the humor, I think, is going to appeal to adults as well,
Exactly.
which I love. So this is We Are Growing, which is about some blades of grass. And you know, if you can make that an interesting topic, I kind of looked at it and went, really? But you can see the blades of grass all have attributes. And there's one blade of grass who's trying to figure out what he is. He's not the tallest. He's not the silliest. He's not the pointiest, the curliest. And he's having a really difficult time deciding what his fate is. What am I? What am I? I don't know what I am. And eventually it doesn't really matter because along comes a lawnmower. And now they're all just kind of the same little short pieces of grass.
Yeah, they're all the same again.
Yeah.
And they realize, oh, that doesn't matter. We'll grow again.
I know. So just awfully funny, great sense of humor. Another reason we love this, end papers. The end papers for both books show Elephant and Piggie reading the individual books. Here are the front end pages, and they included a little note from Mo Willems. And
here are the back end pages, and you see in mine, they're holding The Cookie Fiasco, where in Terry's, they were holding We Are Growing.
Right. The illustrations are just wonderful. I mean, it's Dan Santat and Lori Keller.
And you can see that they kind of favor how Mo Willems did the Elephant and Piggie books, because the speech bubbles are big, you know, so it's familiar.
The language is rich, but it's accessible without being condescending. And so many of the chapter books and the series books have pretty predictable kind of language, which is what you want. But in this case, the language gets richer and richer as we grow. I know that your book has a couple times when it just does wonderful kinds of wordplay and things like that. And mine has onomatopoeia, bam, wee, whoop,
yeah, that's good.
Buzz, those kinds of things. But it also has each blade of grass talking about what it is. And one of them is the dandiest, because it's going to be a dandelion. It's actually a weed and not a blade of grass. So really kind of rich language, but totally accessible to kids. With the print that tells you how that language ought to be read, too.
The thing I like about the Cookie Fiasco language is it sounds very natural. They're deciding how they're going to break up these cookies. It's like, I could eat a whole plate right now. And then one said, or we could share by our size. And somebody says, well, that's a great idea. Wait, you're huge. Why would you get all the cookies? Oh, really? And so it just seems very natural, and it just flows great.
That was number 6. So number 7.
Every book begins with Elephant and Piggie with an intro. So in this one, it's like, I want to read this funny book. Me too. But how can the two of us read this one book? We can read it together. That is one great idea. And then the book starts. And so the numbers, because it's a math book. So.
And the same thing is true with We Are Growing. It's Elephant and Piggie again with a book. And Elephant says, Piggie, look at this new book. It's as exciting as watching grass grow, because it is watching grass grow. And Piggie says, exciting, let's read. So there's that kind of invitation to the party, so to speak.
Mm-hmm.
Did we mention it came with swag?
That's number 8.
This is the top of the little box that came in, and inside it has the cover of the 2 books, so you can see that. And then inside are 2 little baggies filled with buttons and some little blue paper, which the cat likes to eat, so I always try to keep it up. So here is the button for We Are Growing. It says, I am the bookiest.
And this is from an illustration from the book, Equal Cookies for All.
So swag isn't bad either. And if you don't get the swag, it doesn't matter. It's just a nice little thing. We've been giving it out to people, and they've been kind of looking at us funny, because you have to kind of have the books in your hand at the same time.
Except for maybe Equal Cookies for All. I think everybody believes that.
Oh, everybody loved the buttons. Yeah, they want them.
Number 9. We didn't just get one book in the imprint released. They're releasing the 2 books in the imprint. So that makes us hope. What, Terry?
It makes us hope that every season there are going to be 2 more books. Actually, I'd love 20 or 30 or 40 books like this. This is just too much fun. And finally, there was Elephant and Piggie imprint, Elephant and Piggie on the end papers, Elephant and Piggie intros. There are Elephant and Piggie outros as well. So after the book is over, back come Elephant and Piggie. And Elephant says, this book is the funniest. And by the way, there's a lot of EST in this book. That's superlative adjectives. We can have a teachable moment if we want. Piggie says, yeah. Elephant says, I love to read. And Piggie says, me too. Do you know what that makes us? Elephant asks. We're the readiest. So I just love that we conclude with Elephant and Piggie too.
And same with mine. It says, that was a fun book. But now I'm hungry for a cookie. And now I'm thirsty for milk. This book makes me hungry and thirsty. Good books make me feel big things.
It's a phenomenal series. You know, very seldom do we highlight just 1 or 2 books when we do these videos, but we really did want to bring these to the attention of folks for whom the audience is going to be great. And I think this has got a nice kind of big wave of audience too. That could probably be number 11 if we wanted to add yet another reason.
The age range of accessibility or use with these is very, very wide.
I think so too. So it's Mo Willems' Elephant and Piggie, Like Reading Books, The Cookie Fiasco, and We Are Growing. September 20th, but you can place your orders now. So thanks for joining us. We'll be back with another video next week.
Bye-bye.
Bye.